In this video, we are going to learn how to pass a sales voucher in Tally Prime. A sales voucher is used when a company sells a goods to customer on cash, check, or on credit basis. Sales entries leads in an increasing of a sales revenue. In Tally Prime, you can pass a sales transaction with or without inventing vouchers. So let's go with our Tally Prime. So we have created a company in the name of Avanayukta Solutions. From gateway of Tally, we go with vouchers, and for a sales, the shortcut key is F8. If you see a shortcut key panel, there is a shortcut key called F8, which leads to you a sales voucher. In sales voucher, we have three different modes: item invoice mode, accounting invoice mode, and a voucher mode. These three things has been explained in a purchase voucher video. You can go through that. So we'll see how to use these vouchers and pass a transactions in sales. So first we go with the voucher mode. We have some transactions here. We'll pass a same transactions by using a voucher mode. The transaction says dated 9/11/2020. Sold goods for rupees 60,000 for cash. So here we required one sales ledger and a cash ledger. So as we know, the cash ledger is a default ledger. So no need to create a cash ledger. So we go with a sales ledger. So let's pass a transaction in Tally Prime. So debit will be a cash. We are not making a sales for any customer on credit. We are making a sale and we are receiving a cash at the same time. So we are going with cash. So if you are maintaining any delivery note challenge, then you can enter. Otherwise, you can skip this. Document number, it is linked to your delivery note number. If you are not maintaining a delivery note, then dispatch document number will not come. Or you can go with a sales invoice number itself as a dispatch document number. Dispatch through, you can give what is the mode you have taken to dispatch, either through road, airways, or a seaway. Next, a destination, where you are dispatching your goods. Bill of lading, LR or RR number will be issued by the transporter. You can enter the same. And motor vehicle number, on which vehicle you are transferring your goods from your location to a customer location. So all these details can be filled and everything will be printed in your sales invoice. And next we have a party details. So as we are debiting a cash, but in my bill I want to print my customer name, then I can select a customer name in the list of ledger. So if I go with Creative Business Solutions here, so in my invoice it will be printed as Creative Business Solutions and the transaction will be passed by cash. Our customer name will get printed if you go with a party name in this screen. In some cases, customer will tell you bill it to our head office which is in Bangalore, send our goods to my branch office which is in Mysore. So in that case, our bill to will be Bangalore and ship to will be Mysore. So you can use two different addresses while passing a sales transactions by using these fields. And if you're not getting these fields after selecting a party name or a cash ledger, you can press F12 and you can enable the first two options, provide buyer details to yes, provide dispatch, order and export details to yes. So I'll just disable this option for your better understanding and I'll accept it. I'm not getting any screen, it is just accepting a transaction without asking any additional informations. If the scene has been enabled, then I'll get a dispatch detail screen to enter all the details and even a party detail screen to enter all the details. And the transaction is goods sold for cash rupees 60,000. So we go with 60,000 rupees here. You can observe here. So if you see a cash ledger current balance, it is showing in red color, which means the cash ledger have a negative balance. So I'll go with 60,000 rupees here. So immediately turns to a black color, which is cash has come to a positive. Minus 50,000 plus 60,000 is equal to 10,000 rupees, which will be in positive. So next, credit. What to credit? We need to credit a sales ledger. So it is not created. We go with the create option and we'll create sales under sales account and we'll accept this screen. So it is asking for a name of the item. As we are passing a sales invoice in Voucher mode, either you can take a item or you can skip a name of item. So we'll skip this and we'll pass a transaction. So we give a narration as being goods sold for cash and we'll accept the screen. So this is how you can pass a sales transaction by using a voucher mode. So next we'll pass one more transaction by using item invoice mode. The transaction says goods sold the following stock items to energy systems on credit. So these are the stock items which has been sold to energy systems. So we'll use item invoice mode to pass this transaction. So let's pass this transaction in Tally Prime. For the same, if you want to change to item invoice mode, we'll go with the option called change mode option and we select item invoice. So we have sold our goods for energy systems. The ledger is not created here. It is not listing in my list of ledger account. So we go with create option and we'll create energy systems. And this will be grouped under sundry debtors. The customers will be created under debtors and the suppliers will be created under creditors. So we go with sundry debtors and we'll accept the screen. The same option will be asked in each and every mode, our dispatch details. So you can fill all the details if it is required and you can accept the screen. So in the sales ledger we go with sales and we go with Dell computer. The tracking number we go with not applicable. So we are not using a delivery notes. We are directly passing a sales transaction. So if you are using a delivery note, then the tracking number will come into our picture. So we go with not applicable here and we'll give a quantity as 50 of 40,000 rupees each. It will come to 20 lakh. Similarly, we also go with HP computer, tracking number not applicable, quantity 50 numbers rate 45,000, which comes to 22 lakh 50,000 rupees, and will pass a transaction. So this provide GST e-way bill details is your taxation part. So we'll cover in a taxation video. And we can give a narration here like goods sold on credit to energy systems. So this is how you can pass a sales transaction. And you can observe here the sales voucher number has been picking automatically, and it will be changing automatically whenever you pass a transactions. And this will be the sales invoice number which will be updated for your tax authorities. So next we go with a transaction. So we'll pass this transaction in accounting invoice mode. So we'll raise a sales invoice for annual maintenance cost for energy system, and we'll raise the invoice for 25,000. So we have just sold a Dell computer and HP computer. For the same, there should be a maintenance cost for 1 year. So that will come under service. So we use our accounting invoice to pass this transaction. So let's see how to pass this transaction in Tally Prime. So to change our item invoice mode to accounting invoice mode, we'll use a change option, change mode option. We'll select accounting invoice, and we select a party name as energy systems, which we have just created to pass a previous transaction. Even in this screen, it asks you to give a dispatch details. There is no dispatch details, you can leave it as blank, and you can accept the screen. So in particulars, the question we have AMC charges. So the AMC charges is not created in this. So we go with the create option and we'll create AMC charges and the sales account, and we'll accept this screen. And the AMC charges will be 25,000 rupees. So I've just given AMC as a short form of annual maintenance cost. We go with 25,000 rupees here, and we'll accept the screen by giving a narration being AMC bill raised to energy systems from 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2021. Usually this AMC charges will be given for 1 year so that we can mention validity of this AMC period. So this AMC charges will not be for lifetime. So this will be given for 1 year. Every year you need to keep on renewing. So if you give a from and to date in a narration, which will be easy to track when it is going to expire. So this is how you can pass a sales transactions in Tally Prime. So we'll accept this screen. Thank you.